Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a practice for page 142 from Surah Al-An'am. So here we go. We will practice that page. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And we are practicing from ayah 114. Now remember, when you want to count the ayat, you actually look at the end of the number. So this is ayah 114. You could see right there 114, 1, 1, and the 4 is squiggly like that. And this is a 3. So this is ayah 114. Let's do it. We're going to do it slowly and pay attention. Ra. Look at that ra. It's dark blue right there. So you want to make sure you make it a thick ra, unlike this ra that is black. Ri, ra, ra. Ri, ra, ra. Afaghayrallahi. Because the word Allah has a fatha before it right there, you're going to make this as Allah. If this had a kasra, ri, then this would be lahi. Ri, then it would be lahi. Not necessarily because of the ra, but if it has a kasra, whether there was a ba here, noon, whatever the letter is, if it's an e at the bottom, then this would be lahi. But because it has an a or an u before it, then you're going to say lahi. Afaghayrallahi ab. The reason why we're shaking it is really because it has the light blue color. Abtaghi. Hakama. And you're going to connect. When you're going to connect, you're going to take out the N sound. That's what that gray color is indicating. You're going to take out the N sound and you're going to connect. Hakamaw. You're going to connect. Remember, this little guy right there, Hamzat al-Wasl, basically means you're connecting. I usually tell it to the kids that it is like a frog or a tadpole jumping. وَهُوَ أَنزَلَ إليكم الكتاب مفصلا. Look at that. All the letters that are egg-shaped, the sa, da, ta, and dha, and gha, and qa, and kha are actually the letters that you want to make a big mouth with it. Mufassala. وَالَّذِينَ آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ يَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّهُ. This little baby wall right there that you see right next to the ha basically means you're going to make it the hu. أَنَّهُ munazzalum. What did I just do right there? Take out the N sound. So this one right there, and also this one right here. Hakama wa huwa. So you're pretty much doing that same thing. You're taking out the N sound and you're connecting and pressing. So let's see here. Hakamaw. Here. Munazzalum. You're going to be pressing. Munazzalum mirra. Taking out all the gray ones. If it's a tanween, you're taking out the N sound. And if it's a letter, you're taking out that letter pretty much, and you're blending the previous letter with the following letter. So min rabbika bil haqq. فلا تكونن من الممترين. ممترين. وتمت. Notice that meme right there has a shadda. Every meme or noon that has a shadda, you're going to press on it. So here's a أنه تمت. I'm going to press on it. وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا. ربك صدقا. Now, here's that tanween that's really similar to this one. Let's kind of draw a little bit and really see those tanweens. Here's that tanween right there. And then there was the hakama wa adla, hakama wa huwa right there. And we've got another one in where here's that tanween that's gray and that letter that's coming after it. And here's another one right there. Let's just see how they're different and how similar. صدقا وعدلا صدقا وعدلا. If you're going to stop at it, all these genes and the those things on the top are really stop signs. So this is actually meaning these genes right there. They're actually meaning that you can actually stop there. So let's see here. وعدلا, you can stop there. And of course, if you stop at a word that has tanween fath, which is the double of a or double of n, in that situation, you're going to make it into an a or an a if the letter after that, if the letter, sorry, before the n was one of the letters kha, sa, da, ta, dha, gha, qa, and kha. So those are khussa, dagt, and qidra. Those are the combination of it. In other words, the best way to remember it are the egg-shaped letters, sa, da, ta, dha, all right? And then kha, gha, qa. Those are the letters. So if they were before the N, then you're going to say, for example, sa, da, ta, you're going to make it thick. But if not, then you're going to make this a. So here, wa'adala. Why? Because the lam is not one of the thick letters that I just mentioned. لا مبدل مبدل لا مبدل لكلماته لكلماته. Notice here, this one just means you can stop there. And what is this little one right there? So that is, if you were to continue, you're going to make this sound like a he. So this one, if you were to continue, you're going to make it sound like a who, all right? But this one, like a he, right? لكلماته وهو, if you were to continue. وهو, but if you're going to stop, you're just going to say لكلماته. وهو السميع العليم. All right, let's move on. And we're just going to erase these guys. Here we go. Now, what is the green one? The green one, you're pretty much blending in that nose sound. وإنتو, into. What am I doing? You're pretty much making the nasal twang. It's like a nasal sound, but you're not doing that. وإن تطيع تطيع طي طي وإن تطيع أكثر من في. Notice how منفي, not منفي. That's absolutely not the right way. So what am I doing? It's like you're saying مفي, but you're putting in an sound with it. منفي. So why did I even make that sound? Well, this copy of Quran, they put it for you, the noons that you want to do that in green, so that they will indicate that you want to make this sound while you're reading those words. And it's in tajweed, it's actually called إخفاء حقيقي. من في الأرض أرض يضلوك يضلوك عن سبيل الله. Notice that noon, it's gray. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pretend it's not there. يتبعون إلا الظ. What am I doing? Remember, if it's a gray letter, it's a silent letter. So that lam right there is silent, just like this noon is silent. إلا الظن. Notice that noon, if it has a noon that has a shadda or a meme that has a shadda, you're going to press on it. So here, إلا الظن وإنهم إلا يخرصون. يخرصون. إن ربك هو أعلم من يضل من يضل notice how we're pressing on it. من يضل عن سبيله وهو No, what about this little guy right there? This is basically indicating if you were to continue, you're going to make this as a he, just like this one right there. So let's see it. If we were to continue, all right. إن ربك هو أعلم من يضل عن سبيله سبيله. Did you hear that one? عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. Now here's one thing. If you're going to stop at this one, which you can, this indicates that it's best if you continue and rather than stopping. All right. So what does that mean? You can continue, but you can also stop here if you want. أعلم إن ربك هو أعلم من يضل عن سبيله. You can stop there. وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. But if you continue, إن ربك هو أعلم من يضل عن سبيله وهو You see that one? وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. What about this orange? Well, this little orange actually means you can make it longer. Let's see here what they indicated. You can make it longer into 2 counts, 4 counts, or 6 counts. So these little guys, which are actually called mad arad lis-sukun, you can say yakhrusun, or you can make it longer. Yakhrusun, or even longer. Yakhrusun. بالمهتدين بالمهتدين. Let's see this one. مؤمنين You see it? I did it in the 2 counts, the 4 counts, and the 6 counts. Let's continue. فكلوا مما ذكر فكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه على اسم الله. Notice here ذكر اسم الله. Notice the word Allah, it had a dhamma before it, so therefore it's not going to be la. The only time, just like Bismillah, Bismillah. That's why we said Allah, not Allah. So we can't say Bismillah because the letter that is coming before Allah actually has a kasra, Bismillah, in the example of Bismillah. So, but here, why did it say Ismullah? Well, the reason why we didn't say it is because if the word Allah is preceded by a dhamma or a fatha, regardless of that letter, dhamma or fatha, an u or an a, then this would be Allah. But if it was a kasra, then it would be la. So here, dhamma, it makes it ذُكِرَ اسْمُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ إن كنتم بآياته. That he right there, just like this one. So this is technically an E, بآياته, and it is only coming after the letter ha. All right, this is called mad sila sughra. بآياته مؤمنين. Let's do it again. فكلوا مما, press on it. فكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه إن كنتم بآياته. Notice right there. بآياته مؤمنين. Sorry, I kind of got distracted right there at that one point. All right. So, and inshallah, we will actually continue. So this is the whole page. This is actually half of the page. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All right, so here we go. This is basically it for this half of page 142. Just a little practice right there. All right, so for those that are on YouTube, inshallah, we'll see you